belt, enjoying the show. As we said, we got a stacked card of athletes and celebs here at Who's Number One, as always. We'll be returning with our Jay Rodriguez match versus Tainan Dalpra coming up next.
Representing the B team here in Austin, Jay Rodriguez.
One of the most exciting grapplers coming out of the B team here in Austin, Texas. Jay Rodriguez is back.
Yeah, this is going to be a great matchup. His style has a few things that could give him an advantage. We'll talk about those a little bit.
Yeah, J-Rod actually called for this match recently in another promotion, and we were able to lock this down, fortunately. It's a long time coming. Everyone's buzzing about this match.
His opponent in the red corner, out of the Art of Jiu-Jitsu in Costa Mesa, California, Tainan Dalpra.
Tainan Dalpra, the Art of Jiu-Jitsu black belt, is back. Can he make his record to 3-0 here at Who's Number One?
Well, he's certainly going to need to be a little wary of a few things, but he can absolutely do that. He is a world-class individual.
All right, let's take a look at this middleweight tale of the tape. Tainan Dalpra, 23 years old, 5'10", weighed in at 183.2 pounds. Jay Rodriguez, 22 years old, 5'11", 184 pounds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the fans wanted this match. J-Rod called for it. Tainan accepted. It's finally happening. Tainan Dalpra versus Jay Rodriguez.
And what I like about this, look, Tainan's not sitting. He's going to wrestle. I kind of expected this. It's just the way he talks about how he wants to become better, because I think there's two areas that J-Rod has an advantage. That
beautiful takedown by J-Rod.
It's the wrestling, and also this, if he gets out to the open guard. So what that's going to be is it's going to make it very challenging for Tainan to flip or reverse J-Rod. But he's got to get out back away from this position right here. This I think is definitely in Tainan's advantage when he's inside here, feet on the hips, and he's got knees in good position. He can elevate, he can Tobinagi, triangles. These are all sort of classic jiu-jitsu things. Where J-Rod, I think, can shine is if he can get to the back through either the takedown game or open guard passing. Where Tainan's going to shine here, I believe, are these classic positions where he just is so good at jiu-jitsu. I mean, if he's a hold of J-Rod and can hold him, slow him down, do things like this, then I think he's going to shine in those departments.
This is exactly where I believe Tainan was entering with Francisco Lowe at the World Championships recently, and ended up getting DQ'd. Yeah. But Tainan committed to this match still here. Lowe was supposed to fight in another match here at Who's Number One, had to withdraw, unfortunately, because his leg was damaged. But this is where I think, J-Rod's got to be really careful, is those back take attempts from Tainan Dalpra.
Yeah, Tainan's going to have to get creative. So that position with Lowe was from the De La Hiva, and he scooped the leg and turned Francisco Lowe, and that was able to put a lot of pressure on the knee. He's going to have a difficult task here in staying tight enough through these inversions to be able to get to the back. I think that's where really one of the keys for him is to get to the back, or even if it's standing up. If he can create these opportunities to get to the back while standing, that'll be good for Tainan. This is the biggest test for him by far.
Beautiful omoplata attempt there by Tainan Dalpra.
Now let's see if he can use this to sweep and get to the top. He's got good pressure. He should hook this far leg. So that leg should go underneath and hook that far leg. That will ground or sweep J-Rod. See that left foot? Needs to go under and hook the far leg right now. Unlock the figure four and hook it.
The one thing we know about J-Rod is his submission defense, especially with shoulders and arms, is insane. That guy can roll out of about any arm lock. And, you know, Tainan now looking to get control of J-Rod's leg here.
I'm sure he's taking a few tricks from Pato, Cole, a good crew to train with there.
Rafa Mendes.
Yeah, of course. He's just to try to expose the back or sweep in these positions.
Yeah, definitely a contrast of styles. You know, Tainan has a bit of a slow building pressure, very precise game. If anything, a little bit similar to like Gordon Ryan, you know, and J-Rod's very explosive, will wrestle, you know, pulling out unorthodox submissions like buggy chokes.
J-Rod passes the side here. He's past the guard of Tainan Dalpra. Now almost, he got to keep that head in the stomach. So as soon as he lifts that head up. Now the one thing that J-Rod can do also is just completely go around the turtle. I don't believe he's really got a huge deal to worry about from singles, but that's the move. If someone walks around your north-south and you cannot get to the guard, single leg is where you got to go. It's a single back to the guard. But sometimes heavy guard players don't like to turn to that single. So, and like you said, this match is 100% about styles. It's a very difficult style for Tainan to deal with. And keep good control here of J-Rod. That's a nice body lock. He's got a left near side underhook. If he puts his head on the mat on that far side, Tainan's going to be really in trouble. He should drive forward. He doesn't actually even need to lock his hands anymore. He's trying to keep a body lock, but sometimes that opens that elbow up. You see Tainan's underhook deep, and he's going to mount. He's going to mount it. All about that near side underhook and that body lock in that case. He's able to get out.
Yeah, J-Rod feels like he is a bit of a problem for Tainan Dalpra.
It's a style thing.
Yes.
I mean, his style is very good, and Tainan's very new on this type of style. So, but he's got 10 minutes to work, and that's where the skill sets can come in.
Judges favor
Jiu-jitsu just so
blue.
as good as Tainan is. 10 minutes is a very long time for him to work. And
you see Tainan kicking that leg up over the shoulder. He's looking for that omoplata. I
It's
feel
just
like that's probably one of the keys to victory. It's just sort of being able to lock J-Rod in a position and look to get under with the legs or try to reverse to get on top to control. But I think J-Rod understands that's the game plan, and he's staying away from that.
yeah, the omoplata he had was fantastic. It was lightning fast. Just needed a little bit of a different approach, in my opinion, to keep him attached here.
Yeah, we have the unpredictable approach of J-Rod versus Tainan's precision here. And J-Rod, you know, he's one of the most exciting athletes, but he's actually never really had a string of victories here at Who's Number One, although his matches were amazing and so exciting to watch.
Yeah, but that's why this match is so good, potentially so good for him. I mean, Tainan's a huge name, but stylistically, like I keep saying, this is a very difficult match for Tainan.
You know, at the press conference, J-Rod said, no bottom, no buggy chokes. And he certainly hasn't done either yet so far.
There was that's what Tainan needs to do. So you got to make him turn. So even if he gets the back when they come back to the feet, if he's on his waist on the back, this is very good for Tainan. It's a positive step in the right direction. And for Tainan, I think one of the keys is just consistency. He doesn't have to be successful at all these. He's still got eight minutes to work, and if he does get to the mount or the cross side, that's going to be a very, very bad position for J-Rod. I mean, if Tainan's able to get to where he can get past the guard or reverse, it's going to be a really bad place for J-Rod to be. Here he's coming up now. So now, can he thread this right foot back in? Watch out for this. There, he's threaded it back in, but there he got to the top. Now, almost to the top, eh? But it's closer, a little bit closer. So where J-Rod needs to stay up on the feet and circling. Now he's kind of down and in, but he can't get his underhooks. It's a big difference when you're down and in with no underhooks. There he's got his underhooks. There. But then Tainan's able to get him out. And this is where J-Rod needs to just start running around. He can run around, run around. If he can't get the underhooks, running around, running around. He's got a deep underhook now on that right side. He's got to get his head down.
And, you know, we talk about Tainan Dalpra. He's competed against the best of the best in the gi. This is only his third no-gi match ever, and he's got a big task at hand. And, you know, 6 minutes, 40 seconds left. He's not winning this match so far.
Yeah.
So it'd be very interesting to see what kind of strategy he plays out in the last bit of this match to get the advantage over J-Rod, which is a very, very tough task.
And strategy, what you just said, is why I am so impressed with Tainan. He wrestled. That's why he's eventually going to be a champion here. He didn't care about saying, you know what, I'm going to sit down and play safe. He wrestled.
Yeah.
He wrestled. Strategy is out the window. Getting better is what he's focused on, and I think that is why he will be a champion here eventually. Just whether it's, you know, this year, next year, whatever it is because strategy doesn't have any place when you're technically getting better. Strategy is a way to win. Strategy is your way to impart tactics which make you win better, but it doesn't make you technically better. And so he tested himself. I think that's very impressive early on. That's one of the reasons why I thought this match would be so fun is both guys kind of throw strategy and tactics out the window a little bit. And Tainan, basically, I think, because he wants to get better, and J-Rod just kind of just goes anyway. So.
There's entanglement from Tainan on the leg, working to the back, getting to the. Yes,
what he needed.
That's exactly the plan. I feel like
beautiful.
To get to the controlling position.
That was beautiful. And now he's in good position. I may get shaken off here. There he goes. But back
there it is.
The leg again.
Works to the leg again. J-Rod just shucked him off from that position.
Yeah.
Judges favor.
But I would say that J-Rod is using a little bit more energy than Tainan. So.
J-Rod just stepping out of these entanglements, doing a great job. Looking to get the arm there for a sec there.
Almost around, but the head position is not good. So Tainan's shins are in the way. Whoa, triangle.
That was on fast.
It's on fast. So his head position with north-south, which wasn't quite where he wanted to be. Now let's see if he can get into this.
In the gi, in this position, Tainan gets it.
Yep. It's a little bit looser, but he's doing a good job of tying up on the legs here. Now he's on top. Now it's trouble. He's on top. He's got very good pressure. Let's see if he can get around the guard here or through it.
This is where the Rafa Mendes style, fast-paced, controlling the shins with that C grip, moving laterally, side to side. But looking to get that front headlock to control, possibly to get to the back. Tainan now kind of in the zone here, doing a much better approach.
I think he's feeling that J-Rod is fading.
Yes.
And now he's starting to get these positions more frequently. That is good for him. Now he's in the back. Yeah.
One hook in.
Yeah, I think we're getting near the end here.
Tainan gets both hooks in. Arm around the neck. J-Rod peeling that choke off.
Tainan begins to pummel through the hands here and start to actually look to strangle. Right now, I think he's content with keeping back, getting a little bit of composure, a little rest, eat the clock down a little bit. Then I think maybe he'll start to look to submit. 2 minutes, still a lot of time.
So we had one judge's favor go to each athlete, but right now, Tainan Dalpra is dominating.
Yeah. Yeah.
J-Rod started off so aggressive. Beautiful takedown. And, you know, we talk about the unlimited gas tank of Jay Rodriguez. Tainan was able to sort of shut him down for a sec. J-Rod gets out and gets to the top position of Tainan Dalpra. Can he open up the guard and look to attack? Looks like Tainan a little slower on that leg entanglement there.
Yeah,
J-Rod trying to use this as an opportunity to pass.
Plata still there on that far side. This will certainly make it interesting here. Now, if J-Rod mounts right here, he's got that underhook again on this side. You put his head on the floor, he can step right over the legs. I mean, right knee can cut through the middle or step right over. He got thrown out there, but it's 1 minute left. Now that leg's in there again. So J-Rod just missed the head position. Couldn't get the head inside the legs.
Tainan now in the 50-50 position. One of the positions innovated by the Mendez brothers. 43 seconds left. Can J-Rod pass the guard of Tainan Dalpra? Looking for that knee cut here.
Yeah, if he's gonna circle all the way to north-south, then he's gotta get inside the legs with his head position.
There it is.
See, his head is locked out there, and now he's left his arm back, so.
Looking to get a double under stack now, 20 seconds left. Trying to work. Tainan recovers. Five seconds left. And that is it. The match between, gi and no gi. We talk, this is Tainan's third no-gi matchup. J-Rod called it. He's like, I heard there's this gi guy, Tainan Dalpra. I want a piece of him. We made it happen. Just an awesome match from start to finish. We saw a lot of different entanglements. We saw a lot of different exchanges, leg attacks. We saw armbar. We saw omoplata. We saw back takes. We saw mount. We saw it all in this match. This match lived up to the hype. I'm so glad we got to see it here. Who's number one?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's take a look at that
Blast
initial
double
shot
leg
right out of the gate. Countered the guillotine nicely. And early on, mounted early on, all J-Rod. And then slowly but surely, Tainan started to come back little by little. Tries that little toe hold there, but then slowly but surely was able to put J-Rod down. And then start his offensive onslaught with getting on the back. And so J-Rod out of position there with the head. Almost triangle, slides out nicely. What a back and forth. Well, actually, it was like all J-Rod, then all time. So, man.
And then it was like back and forth, and then sort of teetered off a little bit at the end. So it'll be interesting to see who the judges think is the winner.
The judges' scorecards are in, and your winner via decision. Out of the red corner, Tainan Dalpra.
Tainan Dalpra, 3-0 here at Who's Number One, defeats Jay Rodriguez. What an awesome matchup.
Yeah, I think that was a great test for him. I think that was a very, very good test for him.
Let's kick it over to Kevin Rusing for a word with Tainan Dalpra.
Tainan Dalpra with a big win here. Wow. You got to talk us through a little bit about what was going on for you mentally, being down early in the match and coming back like that.
Yeah, that's definitely, I expected him to be keeping up a high pace. One thing I wasn't so aware was his distance management. I thought the more he committed to pass my guard, more chances I would have to get to a good position. But he did a good job, like controlling my hands, and their corners were doing a great job telling him not to rush so much. And yeah, I'm just grateful that I was able to win and display a little bit more this time my guard.
Was there a little bit of panic at the end there when he did escape from the back and he came back on top right there when you know it was a close fight at the end?
I knew that he was gonna fight for his life to not stay on bottom, and yes, I was expecting that. And most important is that I was able to stay composure and keep building. You know, this it's not one of those easy fights that you just come in and do whatever you want. It was a very technical match, and yeah, this time went in my favor.
Yeah, your no-gi style has definitely been evolving. We've been able to see you here on Who's Number One a couple times now. This is probably your biggest match to date. Do you agree? Your biggest win so far, no-gi?
Yeah, definitely. Just continue to pick on challenges, going up the ranks. He's a guy that has fought a lot of the no-gi competitors, and I'm a gi guy. He's a no-gi guy. This was a no-gi match, and I won.
Comes out with the win. And anyone in particular you're looking for? I know we got a big summer ahead. Are you looking towards climbing up the ranks for the belt here on Who's Number One? Anything else big coming up for you, Tainan?
Well, just continue to. Ricardo has my number. Whoever is next, I'm down. I'm here for it. I would like to ask you a favor. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. I have a student of mine. I'm not sure where she is, but her name is Mello. She's 8-year-old. If she's here, oh, there it is. There she is. So she asked her parents for her birthday gift to come here and watch me compete. So I was just fighting for my life to make sure I could, you know, propose this to her.
Sweetie, do you want to say hi?
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Mello, and I train with my professor.
So if you think I'm good, you should watch her train and compete. She has won multiple ADCC already. She fights gi and no gi. And in probably 5 to 10 years from now, you guys will hear a lot of her name. You can bet on it.
Well, let's give a big round of applause to Tainan, but also to the birthday girl. Happy birthday, sweetie. Congratulations again, Tainan.
All right, guys, we